All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome again. This is the Duke of Technology, and today we're going to be talking about roles in IAM. So, roles are a way to give permissions to services to carry out specific tasks in your AWS environment, right? So, each and every service needs a role for them to be able to carry out tasks, right? So, today we're going to be looking about at how we're going to create these roles. So, if I come down to roles, right, you can see that okay, I have two roles that has already been created for me, but today we're going to look at creating our own role. So I come here, create role, right? So there are actually five different types of role, but for this level of knowledge and all, we're going to be using the AWS service role, right? Okay, so I'm going to create a role for the EC2 service. So when we get to the EC2 section, it's going to be used. So I'm going to select here and you see EC2, but you can see other services, Lambda, Aurora, Grafana, everything here, other services. So we can all obviously create roles for each and every one of them. But today we're going to create for the EC2 service. So I'll click here. All right. So I come here, it's just going to be on EC2 and we have to disregard every other option here. So we'll go next. All right, so the role has been created. I have my role, so I'm going to create a permission for the role. Okay, so I want to give it a read only access. Okay, so just to read only access. Okay, it can read now. So I go next. All right, so let me give it the role name. Let me see first. Okay, this is the role. So you can actually see uh the description of the policy here. Okay, so we see that the permission policy summary read-only access for the IAM role we're creating. So we can actually create tags to explain the role if we choose to. So it will be more understandable for anybody that comes across it. All right, so we're creating this role now. Okay, so my role is created. My role is created, so you can see my role here. It's actually here at the moment. So if I click on the role, let's see the permissions attached to this role. We can see that we have a read-only access. So this is how we create roles in AWS. So don't bother about how it's going to be used now. When we get to the EC2 section, it's going to be used, right? So thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it and I'll see you in the next lecture. Have a nice day.